Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom ends on a very interesting and exciting note for the Jurassic franchise, ushering it in new directions which have been foreshadowed from the very first Jurassic Park installment. Of course, it goes without saying that this video obviously contains major spoilers from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, so if you haven't seen this movie yet, it's probably best that you just move along from this video until you have. Okay, you've had enough warning. Let's get into it. Fallen Kingdom's premise centers around a volcanic eruption on Isla Nublar, which threatens to wipe out all the remaining dinosaur life on the island. While the eruption does render most of the dinos on the island extinct once again, we know that at least 11 species were taken off the island by the Lockwood estate and moved to Lockwood Manor in Northern California. It's the fate of these dinosaurs which will go on to shape the course of the Jurassic franchise in the next movie as a new age of civilization is ushered in. A number of dinosaurs are of course auctioned off to a bunch of shady millionaires, more than likely warmongers and traders, while the remaining ones are set free from captivity by Maisie in the film's epic conclusion, and begin their descent onto civilization. The end of the movie shows us a montage of these dinosaurs making their way across the country. Blue the Velociraptor finds herself approaching a village, the T-Rex finds herself in a standoff against a lion in a zoo, somewhat establishing a new king of the jungle as the food chain naturally selects itself a new order. The Mosasaurus finds itself swimming in the ocean at a public beach, and in the movie's post-credit scene, 2 pteranodons are seen flying into Las Vegas before landing on the imitation Eiffel Tower, showing that the dinosaurs are not just inhabiting small areas, but are moving farther inland. Over the top of the final sequence, we are given one last passage by Dr. Ian Malcolm, who bookends the movie. In a monologue similar to the one he gave in the first Jurassic Park, Malcolm makes mention that humans and dinosaurs will now have to learn how to coexist, and offering a spin on the classic line from the original movie says, "Welcome to Jurassic World." With all these dinosaurs now unleashed on the world, it's quite clear that Jurassic World 3 will most likely focus on the relationship between human and dinosaur now that dinosaurs are walking amongst us. This could quite possibly have enormous ramifications on humanity. Dinosaurs could rise to form a new world order, perhaps preying and feeding on humans, or humans could begin to exploit dinosaurs in worse ways than previously. Of course, the dinosaurs that were sold off at auction will likely be used by warmongers to either aid in battle or to use as weapons. The only thing I hope doesn't come of this is dinosaurs being given weapons, which was, believe it or not, one of the actual ideas that was being floated around in the early stages of production on Jurassic Park 4, or what would eventually become Jurassic World. Another idea floated around about the same time saw genetically modified dino-human hybrids being created. Another idea that, thank the Lord, also never eventuated, but which we could possibly see moving forwards now that we know we have the capability to create human clones as well. Just as DNA from multiple different dinosaur species were used to build the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, could we see the blending of 2 entirely different species, humans and dinosaurs? I sure hope not. Another moment towards the end of the movie shows us that Dr. Henry Wu, who escapes the movie alive, is in possession of a number of dino DNA samples. Could these come into play in the next installment to build new dinosaurs or, Lord forbid, dino-human hybrids for one reason or another? Regardless of what happens, Malcolm's final monologue also foreshadows that a new genetic power has been unleashed. And with the movie's writer and producer Colin Trevorro calling the next installment a science fiction thriller, it seems that all bets may be off. And could it be that the only one that can help restore humanity to its true order will be Malcolm himself, maybe returning in a more substantial role? Now that's something I would really like to see. Though I didn't really care all that much for Fallen Kingdom, I am pretty excited to see what comes next. The franchise is finally moving into a territory I've always hoped it would, and away from the tried and tested, let's send humans to a dinosaur island again formula. I am looking forward to seeing what happens when man and dinosaur come to coexist in the same non-contained space in everyday life, but I'm also a little bit worried about the possibilities of what this new genetic power could unleash, not only within the film world, but on this franchise as a whole. While I do want this franchise to move forward, I just hope it doesn't move too far away from what made it so special in the first place. If this is your first time viewing my channel, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like this in the future, then please hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen right now and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check out my many social media accounts and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope I'll see you all again soon. Until next time, take care and I hope you have a wonderful day.